has to prove against the Patriots. Let's send you out to the stadium. Here are Brandon Guyton.
Super Bowl ahead versus Mike.
We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here. England Patriots.
What will happen here in the game tomorrow?
I predict Julio Jones today and tomorrow.
We begin the next half-century of Super Bowls to a strobe of flashes. Super Bowl 51 from Houston is underway. Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. So now out come the Atlanta Falcons, out comes Matt Ryan, getting ready to lead this team in the Super Bowl. And he'll also learn, Charles, the night before the big game if he takes home the league MVP award. So a lot going on for Matty Ice.
There is, and you and I both know that if we asked Matt about that, the first thing he would say is, I'm not concerned about the MVP stuff. I'm only worried about the Super Bowl. But that's just being a little bit disingenuous. You can't help but be involved with an award that says you're the best of the best in your sport. If Matt Ryan were able to win that one, I think it'd be an extra bounce for him going into the Super Bowl, where I think he'll perform very well.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. The Super Bowl hero, Malcolm Butler, makes a stop. A glance at the starting unit. Julio Jones, a threat on the outside, of course.
Right about
combines
this team
great athleticism, incredible speed, and a whole lot of toughness to be one of the better receivers in the NFL.
Just like the heavyweight.
Second down, 9 yards to go.
Oh, wait, now I'm doing.
Now Ryan on second down. He completes it to Julio Jones. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Well, it's no secret the defenses have pretty much not been able to cover Julio Jones this season. How do the Patriots do it? I know that that's the $64,000 question. What's the answer?
I think they do it in a variety of ways. I think it's going to be a combination plate that they'll throw at it. Sometimes you'll see Malcolm Butler, the #1 corner, go ahead and line up with Julio Jones. There'll be times where he won't, and they'll end up double-teaming Julio. But whoever's on that side will show him different things. They'll come up and press him. They'll back away. They'll pretend to press. They'll run with him. They'll wait at 5 yards and catch him and then try and jam him there. So many different things. Anything trying to chip away at his timing.
And speaking of Devontae Freeman, Charles, curious how the Patriots are going to handle he and Tevin Coleman. They've been such a good 1-2 punch this year. We know the Patriots have a good D. How do you see that battle going down?
I sense that Atlanta's going to try and get the Patriots linebackers on the move because they are thumping type guys on that side of the ball. And if you're Atlanta and you use Coleman and get them out into space, make those guys chase a little bit and try and cover them, that'll be an interesting matchup. But what I like about Devontae Freeman, the passion that he plays with, and that sets a tone for his offense. He'll just have to make sure that he's not overamped for the game. And
offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Intercept this ball.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Ryan connects with Sanu right side. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Charles, Sanu is a great weapon, often in the shadow of Julio Jones. And with so much attention going to be paid to Julio by the Patriots, the Falcons, they have other weapons just like Sanu, don't they?
And I think that they're actually eager to show them off. You know, they set an NFL record for the most people to catch a touchdown pass in a season. All-time NFL record. I believe the number is 13. But also look at it this way. Mohamed Sanu, Tevin Coleman, Devontae Freeman out of the backfield, Austin Hooper at tight end, Taylor Gabriel, Aldrick Robinson at receiver. So many other weapons. There have been games during the season when Julio Jones' production has been held down. The Falcons have managed to win a whole lot of those games anyway.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices,
We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Now it's Ryan. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th.
Now you're going to kick.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Oop! Hit him in the hands.
I told you.
So a field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons call on Matt Bryant. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And
points on the board. Let's go.
3-0 advantage.
Not bad.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points. But they'll take
Fuck
them.
you.
Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
That's fielded in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Brady now on first down. And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. And he's brought down after a good gain. It goes as a pickup of 23. Charles, so many of the Patriots know what the Super Bowl feels like. Martellus Bennett, a guy, 8th year, first Super Bowl trip, and after the game, you could tell he was a little elated, doing some dances with the cheerleaders. And
the pom-poms were going everywhere, weren't they?
They were.
But the interesting part was his observation later on social media where he said, I was out of my mind excited.
Turn around!
A lot of the guys on the Patriots team, they're like, yeah, you know, we've done this before, okay? We can be cool about it. But think about his impact this year. Supposed to team with Rob Gronkowski, became the feature tight end after Gronk's injury. They're so glad that they...
What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Brady will try again on second down. Going deep here for Edelman.
Yeah! Does that little fucker catch that in between that? There's no way. Throw it up. He's like 2 feet tall.
If you'd like to see the guys be aggressive, if you'd like to see the guys maximize their ability, you're talking about Julian Edelman, aren't you? What a game he had in the AFC Championship against Pittsburgh.
118 yards and a touchdown, and now he'll look to do what he did in Super Bowl 49, where he was over 100 with a score as well.
And he's just one of those guys that if he's on the field, you have to respect his talent, but you especially respect his passion.
That one good for 10 yards, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him.
And he's in.
Touchdown!
Garrett Blunt. from 13 yards out. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because he's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it ends in a touchdown run by LeGarrette Blount. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And before the Falcons take over on offense, a stat that is definitely worth mentioning. They have scored this year 540 points, tied for 8th all-time in league history. But my question to you,
what a play! Lined up and boom.
Offensive line. And I know that's not a very sexy thing to talk about, but the rebuild of the Falcons' offensive line over the last 2 to 3 seasons has put them in a position to where they are in a Super Bowl, because that offensive line allows all that great talent at the skill positions absolutely flourish. The front office and the head coach, a tremendous collaboration of rebuilding that roster.
And Jones has it over the middle. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
Now Ryan on first down. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Patrick DeMarco, the fullback, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position, but as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean that's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offense.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting to run. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here on second down.
Oh my God!
For what he needed there.
Hammered.
I didn't give him a 3rd and 2 more.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he will have the first down across the 20. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 was not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. NFC Championship game for Coleman, 64 yards from scrimmage and a touchdown. We've talked a lot this year about the duo of he and Freeman and what they mean to this team. They've got them, not just them, but they've got them on the doorstep along with Matt Ryan and others of a Super Bowl title.
And a lot of people would describe them as 1A and 1B in terms of being the lead back. And Devontae Freeman, when you ask the Atlanta coaches about him, they all say he's fantastic. But having Tevin Coleman to spell him, that's what puts him over the top and makes him a 1,000-yard runner. That little bit of break, and of course Tevin Coleman brings an extra gear.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They come out here in the eye. And now a 10th carry for
yes! Stuck!
on the play, and that's
bent!
He's doing that 3rd and 4.
Great play off the question, Charles. In a
shut you down.
You hear about the details a lot. What's the ball of the end?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense.
The announcers even
like
said,
Glenn
I'm
Sutton.
wearing you out
In
by
the running game, well, the defense
like
wants to
that.
do exactly the same thing in the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end. They can't let themselves get a hook and let a running back get outside, because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia.
Oh!
It's blocked.
How'd you do that?
Now it's scooped up, and this is a live
I went
football.
through, I don't know, and then I hit square, and then I fucking said I was not blocking. I called it, I did it. Did you see that person who's watching us? Make a comment if you saw that.
Trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory.
That's when you
field
talk
goal,
shit to me.
You get that thing up. This should be 3.
You're the one talking
There's
shit.
nothing routine in football.
You said blah, blah, blah.
Mark's on the
And
field 2
Almost
times.
should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball
he
through
said
the post.
something
Didn't
about
happen that way.
points, lose, whatever. And
And the Patriots getting ready to go again on offense. And Charles, you and I get a stat pack before every game. At the top of this one for the Patriots, the first note was that they're on their way
heard
to
you,
their
thanks.
9th Super Bowl appearance. That is something.
Nice block.
8 of those since
Thank you.
2001.
That's lucky
Would that
bullshit.
be accurate?
That is
Because
accurate.
the first one was Super Bowl 20. That didn't go very well against the Bears.
What's
But
your
since
name,
that
sir?
time, they become the predominant team, going to
Or
Super Bowls
woman?
and winning them. What a franchise.
Man.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the
Little
route,
girl,
the drag, and
little
being able to
boy.
run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Red.
now Brady throwing on 2nd down.
Yeah, bitch! I knew that was going to get intercepted. I needed to break it. That was an out. So why are you throwing the ball out here? You gotta
Do that.
He's got
Touchdown boom. What was that?
he's got to throw that down.
They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do?
Why did he throw that? I don't know why he threw it here. He's got to throw that down into the outside. It's an out. You're running out.
And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed
Live
field goal.
Live TV.
Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones.
Woo! Julio!
8 yards. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. This is why I could never make it as a quarterback at any level, especially the NFL. To have the poise to stay in that pocket, know you're going to take the hit, but still deliver it for a touchdown. Great play.
I have to agree with you on that one. When I see those hits coming, I wanted to exit the pocket.
Watch that, bitch.
Defense.
Instead, we just saw someone stay in there and make the throw downfield.
Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Boom.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just try to hit the tight end?
He was gone. He was gone. He put no air under it. Did you see him, though? He was gone.
I know, you should have picked the better quarterback.
Thrown an
interception.
He was gone. He threw 2 interceptions in the pocket.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give him a whole
Look at Bennett. He is gone. All you got to do is put some air under that ball, bud.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to
Brady Bentering King.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
You got deja vu that like this fucking happened. Jones, touchdown, boom.
Julio! Touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Falcons will add on to their
7-3, talking shit.
So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to get things rolling on defense again here. And the interception.
Can't allow another turnover.
So the only thing they didn't get really is the pick six, because that's what everyone wants. Take it immediately to the end zone, but their offense capitalized on the takeaway and turned it into the 6 points they were looking for.
Yeah, set them up pretty, got the touchdown. Now they're back out there defensively. They go back to the air.
Oh, man.
He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And something that was lost in the shuffle, to switch gears for a second, in the Super Bowl talk, is the Pro Bowl. It wasn't in Hawaii and Orlando this past weekend, and I know you enjoyed watching the skills challenges.
I certainly did, and the City Beautiful had a great time. Think about those skill challenges now.
Wait, what the fuck kind of throw was that? You fuck.
Up for the quarterback competition in cowboy boots. Ends up winning that in regular gear. And then finally, the dodgeball. AFC, NFC. NFC had 5 or 6 guys at the end. AFC had 1 guy, T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah.
Now, he's used to running pass patterns against a lot of guys and beating them, but in this case, they finally got him. Zeke Elliott took him out in the end.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. And that's caught.
Oh, damn. They would never to Edelman. Edelman was 2 feet tall. They would throw it up.
I did. I threw it to him.
Launched up wrong.
I threw it to him.
Play.
Look what he did. Look at, they did do that. They did. They did. They did it. Hey, tell him who did it.
Put him in the slot. Know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to try to get closer to the line of scrimmage to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one. Often against the safety, you like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
There we go. We still got some time. Give it to him. Get the ball back. Put another one in. All right, it's
so a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Yeah.
Return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them the lead, and they feel really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
Oh, what the? Now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Super Bowl 51 after this. A reminder, coming up at the intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. They run, Devontae Freeman. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another
Defense.
Yeah! Put that defense up!
And it brings up 4th down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. Whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
So on 4th down, the Falcons will call on Matt Bosher to punt it away. Back deep, Danny Amendola for New England.
D.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them,
Atlanta blew it.
They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow down and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. With that incompletion, have a second here. Let's talk Super Bowl. Falcons, Patriots, time for the keys to the game. Brought to you by Charles Davis Automotive.
Best customer service anywhere in the world, partner, let me tell you. All right.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Ricardo Allen with a pick.
I can't believe that. I can't believe Bennett just like can't even play for the ball. Look at that little bitch ass.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball.
So I can't.
And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
I mean, I was trying to get that play off.
Now coming out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on
Brady,
right now. But they have to do it.
You're waiting too long to throw the
How
ball.
many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways.
I'm all
in
over
this
him, like,
case,
fucking...
you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
He wasn't getting open.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Freeman again, a 1st down carry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Let it go. All right.
Defense.
On 3rd down, Ryan.
No! I knew he was going there. I couldn't get.
Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones.
I should have just switched to the guy. Who think it doesn't win?
I always thought the Patriots were
And the
going to lately
Falcons will
everything. I
extend their
don't know.
lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
I had to bet. He doesn't. He pretty much won't face special teams.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And his
Hail Mary Machiavelli.
College quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way.
What the fuck kind of a throw is that? I didn't mean. I meant to throw downfield. I just didn't know which receiver that was.
That's trouble!
Late in this first half. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
10 yards still left on second down. In motion is Austin Hooper. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes.
Who's on there?
This is not the Patriots. This is more like the Detroit Lions.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught, Jones. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that
Put it on you. Let's go.
Up to 13. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Danny Amendola on the return. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will... Do you seriously just skip the halftime of the Super Bowl? Who does that? It's a Super Bowl. Watch the halftime show. All right, here we go. 3rd quarter action now.
It's the Super Bowl. Watch the halftime show.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really
Have to score here.
We often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Brandon, one thing we run into in sports all the time is people discussing whether teams achieved all that they can achieve. And for the Atlanta Falcons in recent years, I think a lot of people thought they were underachievers. They erased that with this year's playoff run to the Super Bowl.
Last year had the hot start to the season, petered out just when they've been able to.
Why is that guy coming back to block?
Been able to get over that.
All right, that'll work.
I think
we got to do it now.
Yeah, I think in this recent run, and this is what I'm talking about, maybe since about 2005 or so, they did have one AFC Championship game appearance against San Francisco.
He's
But
my
many thought they should have won
Julio
that one.
Jones.
Now they're on to the Super Bowl in 2017.
To throw, it's Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan.
What a play!
He's brought down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Yeah, you got open. The coverage,
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Quick throws.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Waiting to throw on second down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
What a
fumble! Loses the football.
Woo!
We got the ball, baby!
There's a ground pause count fumble. Nothing to challenge? What does that mean?
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to...
Game over.
Off my cap to him. Congratulations.
Fuck
Big
you.
time play. Knocking it free and creating something
Fuck a
good
dick,
for
you
your
bitch.
team.
Don't get mad because he's right.
The Raiders 27-14 is other very close.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but
No one would get outside.
Oh,
fuck.
No one is
Fuck!
out on the
Swim and get
It is what it is.
three, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're
it's
thinking.
not what
and
you
I
think
believe
it
that's
is.
exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Freeman again.
Are you kidding me?
And
Oh,
gain
what
here
the
as
fuck
he's
is
up
this
to
guy?
about
This
the
guy is just a
47
goddamn...
Man, you gotta build him
It's
up.
on.
yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Just fucking do the
You're going to write home about, but still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Coleman.
Oh, come
It's
on.
OV.
Fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Fucking
A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
So it'll be first down here after the run. Another carry.
Look at how they were all out there.
Why are you juking? Run! What the fuck does it make you juke like that?
He got beat.
He would have been fucking gone.
He would have tackled in the backfield.
In third quarter here, you've got the lead.
This
is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in
Why didn't he keep running? He stops to juke. They tell me to have a juke.
Now you're being out-coached.
Now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
Ryan turns it is to DeMarco. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They get 6 on the pickup there.
You'd be like, I ran this play, that audible this, that audible that.
Some pretty easy yardage there, right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They come out here in the eye. This is Coleman.
Dude, like swim, you bitch.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
And that's how you run the football and run it successfully. Big-time chunk of yardage picked up, but why? Offensive linemen won at the point of attack. Their leverage way better than the defenders. The low man wins when you're getting underneath and trying to move people. That's exactly what happened on that play. The offensive line moved the defensive front, created space, and the end result, a fantastic run.
Wow. Oh my God! All the tackles he
blew him up.
He doesn't break that.
I blew it if that wasn't so hard, but I blew that fucking
It's not always as straight as that team wanted it more than the other, but on that play, it actually was
Look
true.
like Bo Jackson.
Second down, offense behind the sticks here. Second
you know,
and 13. Now they'll throw it with Ryan.
Yeah.
The release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And that takes us from second to third down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the game a little more.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
No kidding. Are you kidding me? How do you have 3 men there and not 1 of them?
They got 14 on third down.
If he scores, it's OB.
You said that already, you little bitch. It's not over.
Deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
Are you kidding me? He stayed up and he fucking boom. He dust twice.
No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuff from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Try to get one more in here
before
before
the
the
line
quarter
right
breaks.
here. Turn this ball over.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th.
Down to that.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Second down, the ball on the 2 here. Second and goal.
Couldn't get outside.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
I had that outside man, but he wouldn't. He just wouldn't go to the outside. He got blocked.
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Falcons will add on to their lead.
OB.
Charles, when you catch that toss going right or left, really, but right in this instance, do you go straight for the pylon? Is that where you're going?
Well, typically you want to try and maneuver people a little bit so you have some space to get to the pylon. So I want to make sure I try and move them a little bit to the inside, and in this case to the left, so I can get to the right side and get to that pylon and wink at it as I go by.
And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about.
Why would it be on me? What did I do?
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder. To throw for it is Ryan.
this is gonna be
Are you fucking kidding me? How do you let that guy get open?
As they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Well, the penalty takes them all the way back to the 12. You don't see many two-point conversions that go in from the 12, do you?
No, you really don't, but in a strange way, it actually opens up the field a little bit, maybe expands what you can call on offense, and they took advantage of it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I thought I had a free play. Defense.
Brady is point shaving.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding.
Nope, I'm just beating his ass.
On second down, here's Brady. On the crossing route, that's caught Julian Edelman. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from.
Cover that motherfucker.
I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Brady to throw again.
Oh, that would go on me.
He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, shit! Ball security, he held on to it and took a big
Yeah! That is how you run a fucking screen. 55-yard screen. What you got to say about that, YouTube bitch?
He's saying that's because you knew I was blitzing
and then boom, he got bop. And then he waited. I didn't run and sprint up there. I waited for the block. He got the block. Crowd chop blocked you. Then he leaped over you on the way to the end zone.
Scoreboard.
Yeah. The scoreboard is 20 to 35 because I'm coming back.
Extra point try for Gostkowski.
Point shaving from this guy. Ooh, flag.
And will be cut down to 14.
Sit down! Kicker, bitch.
Yeah, watch this.
I don't give a fuck. Neither does that guy. Just walking right through.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back
Oh,
there on
no!
the kick block, you've got to go to the
Kick
right
it out the back
point.
of the end
That
zone.
didn't
Give a
happen.
fuck.
Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Little too hard, but I mean that was like
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The New England defense gearing up to take the field. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game where they've just given up points, got pushed around, so to speak, during this contest.
Oh, you coming.
Find a way to end it right here, right now.
Can they
Put it
end
up right
less
now. Put up a
It's a
shutout.
loss of a yard
Here comes
there,
the
and
interception.
that'll
How
take it
about that
down.
one?
And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
Oh! Fuck you, bitch! Catch the fucking ball!
3rd and
Watching
11.
him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's
Hell, the
voice
first
ringing
down.
in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball
Now
until
we
you
got
catch it.
something going.
Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
What's you gonna do? You're gonna throw the ball. You're gonna put the ball in
And the
the
offense
air.
looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. On 3rd down, Ryan. And it's
PI, they're all over me.
Well, that's why I was all over you. Ain't no fucking PI. I was all over you. Found you Julio Jones and said, this man's mine.
Ball into the end zone. You throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there,
You think
but
you built up a
unsuccessful.
lead? Here comes
Here's Matt
the
Bosher
fucking-
now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is brought in at the 21. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Patriots take over. And heading back out there now, the Falcons defense here. Their secondary, their whole defensive unit really struggling. They've given up 3 touchdown passes. That last drive was dominant through the air against them.
They found something that was working for them on offense, and they just kept going to it, just kept throwing the football. So that means an entire overhaul on the defensive side. They need more pressure on the quarterback, and obviously need tighter coverage on the receivers.
See if they can get that tighter coverage. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Flush to his right.
Oh!
Is incomplete.
You gotta be
The new
fucking
acquisition,
kidding me!
Martellus Bennett,
They were
the intended
open.
target, and it's 3rd down.
Not too many things get to a
wasn't
quarterback of this
impressive.
magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman.
Use your
And he gets
touch.
the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Yeah, what's up, baby? Good catch. Good ball. Good effort, you white piece of shit. You fucking getting your ass beat.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Taking one.
Brady now on 1st down. And no escaping this
Yeah!
time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vic Beasley in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Brady. And Edelman got a big game going. That's complete again.
Wow!
Touchdown.
Smoosh!
Down to this Super Bowl. And the Patriots are back with a Super Bowl.
Coming back alive.
Now they have to convert And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted? So many things to go through.
And I can take the forward to get the downside kick now. Because I'm closer, so we're going to push back even more. What do you want to do? I know what I want to do.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll be brought down, losing. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Feeling good about this. I felt bad about stuff before, but I felt like I made a valiant effort coming back. The Super Bowl got interesting. We still got people watching, probably. Hey, you still watching this, people? You saw what happened there, or what?
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Ryan wants to throw it. The left side completion to Jones. Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. They come up in an offset eye. And now Ryan not happy about either their formation or the play call. Whatever the case, he's going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Go have a timeout. Talk it out. Talk it out. I know you got fear in your heart. Fear is sitting in. Walk up to the line and he's like, oh, panic. Timeout. Panic, timeout. A timeout in a panic situation. I don't know what to do. Let me call a timeout.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. Here's Ryan. It's
I did not just do that. I don't know what happened. This way, that guy just cut back. I want to get on him. I don't know why that guy didn't let him open.
Super Bowl touchdown tonight, and the Falcons will extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Now Jones. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense.
Come on, get your ass back.
And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, Brady.
Oh, come on! It's a penalty on you. Pass interference. PI. Why do they call it right as that guy is supposed to ball touching? Holding? Bullshit. Oh, defensive holding.
So the defensive holding penalty here, Charles.
You get outside of 5 yards downfield and you get grabby with an offensive player, the flag will come out every time.
Brady now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Martellus Bennett, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Brady.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Now they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And he fires one incomplete.
No way.
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And he gets it down to the 32. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chain.
Should have fouled his spawn and tried to beat Nick Anchor.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him?
What a play!
That's exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him. And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised. That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now Brady again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. First and goal. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw the ball against, and you're creating that type of a number. Fantastic job, fantastic performance. And he's going to have to ice up his arm afterwards, too.
Yeah, I don't care.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Here's Brady to throw.
Oh,
incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. One final try now for Brady. And that will be incomplete.
Woo!
As time has run out on this football game.
The Falcon, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, the Falcons win the Super Bowl. I was gonna